Are you looking to start the new year with some healthier habits? Well, joining us once again is Dr. Rafael Foss. He says he can help you get on the right track, and today he brought along with him one of his patients and military veteran, Hawkins. Sir, Hawk, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for your service, sir, and we have an incredible story to get into in a second, not only about your transformation, but also about your service to your country. So thank you. But first, Dr. Foss, let's talk a little bit about you and talk about how this really transformed Hawk's life and how this is really a very deeply personal story for you.
Well, absolutely. Hawk came in not only frustrated that he's always used to being so successful throughout his life, and he could not take the weight off his body. And no matter what he did, he would gain the weight back. And not only was he struggling with that, but he was also dealing with diabetes. He was dealing with constant high blood pressure. And so his life was kind of spiraling out of control.
And so you decided to make that change, Hawk, and you said that you went to Dr. Foss, and you at one point said that you were, quote, disgusted with yourself?
Absolutely. Yes, I had tried so many different diet programs, and none of them seemed to work. The one that I was on right before I came to Dr. Foss was with the VA, and I did lose 22 pounds, but it all came right back, and that's what really angered me. At that point, I was so frustrated. I said, I've got to find a program that works, and I discovered 904 Thin, and I set up an appointment, had my scan done, and it was fabulous.
Yeah, and let's talk about this because you were a guy who was serving his country in tip-top shape. Let's take a look at some of your photos when you were a Marine, sir, back in the day, and you received one of our nation's highest military honors, and we actually have that in front of us too. Talk about that.
Well, in 1967, I found myself in Vietnam as a Fleet Marine Force corpsman, and in August of that year, I was attached to a rear security squad. We were down the trail set up to be providing rear security to our main platoon, and about 1:30 in the morning we were engaged by Viet Cong, and a hand grenade came into the position that I was set in at.
Wow.
Along with my platoon commander and my platoon sergeant, and all three of us were hit by the grenade. I don't remember much about it, but I saved my platoon sergeant's life and my platoon commander's life even though I was wounded. For that, I obviously got the Purple Heart and also a Marine Corps Accommodation Award.
Wow. Thank you, sir. That's an incredible, incredible story. And so now let's fast forward to today, and you have a new set of challenges, and that is trying to get into a healthier lifestyle. And so as a result of this program, you say that you lost 52 pounds. And so we have some pictures before and after to show our viewers at home. And this is, you say, when you were at your heaviest. And then after a few months, you say it totally transformed you.
Absolutely. First thing, it was one of the easiest programs I was ever associated with. Right from the beginning, I was committed that this was going to work. And, the program did so much for me. My cholesterol was 140. It's now down under 100 in the 90s. I had blood pressure issues. I was on 2 blood pressure medications. I take no more blood pressure medications.
And have you gained any of the weight back?
Not an ounce. I mean, it's such an interesting phenomena. Once you hit your set point, that's where your metabolism has changed, and you're set right there. I've not gained another pound since I finished the program.
And you say you were a little skeptical at first.
Absolutely was I skeptical. Who wouldn't be a strange program you've never heard of before? But I went in and had my computer scan done, and when Dr. Foss read my computer scan, it indicated that I had spinal issues, and I have 2 ruptured discs. I did not tell Dr. Foss that I had ruptured discs. The computer picked that up. That was my aha moment when I said, this program is for real.
And so, Dr. Foss, this is a deeply personal story for you, obviously supporting a great man who fought and defended our nation, but also seeing this transformation and how healthy he's become, you say, as a result of the program.
Absolutely. It's extremely touching. We are just so fortunate to be able to provide this to the community. This is a story, it's an amazing story. This is the life we live in. So imagine, I brought something here today to talk about. Hawk actually wrote me a letter, thanking.
Post-program, after he went through the process?
After he went through the program, just saying, how much he appreciated everything, how his life's changed, how he's off of all his medications, and we live in a world, today where you do something bad and something bad happens, you tell 10 people. Something good happens and you tell 1 person. Well, the results on this program are so dramatic. People get so passionate about the results because they've never experienced anything like this that they want to share this with as many people as possible. And it's just extremely fulfilling, and we're just so fortunate to have this amazing Nutrimos technology in our office. And we want to let people know they don't have to suffer. You know, this is an exact science. We're not guessing. It works every single time, and we urge you to visit 904thin.com.
Right. Dr. Foss, thank you. Hawk, we can't thank you enough for what you've done for us, and we hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
You know, I saved lives in Vietnam. Dr. Foss is saving lives today here.
All right, well, thank you, gentlemen, for being here. We appreciate you, and thanks to 904 Thin for, of course, sponsoring this segment. And for more information, you can visit 904thin.com. You can call 844-904-THIN. That's 844-904-8446.